Good morning, humanity. It's March 21st, 2018, and this is Mondays with Bev and Paul. Yes, sirree. And my
Hello,
name's Paul,
and my name's Bev.
and we're here to share with you BioTouch. We've had a little problem again this morning with our technological
Wow,
wizardry.
I look like I'm just shimmering all over the place, but
Yeah, we're becoming
it's a
we're
work
light
in pro.
beings. It's
I
not
know.
that's why
Ooh,
we look so
I
light
like
here.
that. I like that. Okay, I'll go with that.
Good morning,
Good
everybody,
morning.
and welcome to Mondays with Bev and Paul. And we got really inspired this morning,
Didn't
so
we?
we're excited about sharing with you the question of the day, which I didn't write down, but it is, how is BioTouch the redemption of love?
Wow.
And we got that from the royal wedding.
Oh, yes. Wasn't that
That
interesting?
very powerful,
Yes.
very significant
Just,
message for
yeah, that's what I
humanity.
was going to say. A
For
message for
humanity.
humanity.
So we're gonna build on that today. But first of all, oh, and I didn't even get a chance to do that. Today's a very special day. Or yesterday was. It's Kai Milligan's birthday,
Happy birthday, Kai.
and oh no, I do have it. There
Yeah,
it
there she
is.
is. The little princess, soon to
Isn't
be
that just a great
a
photo?
bride herself.
I think she was out for her evening before the
That's
wedding.
there she is.
I mean, that's just a great one. Happy
I know.
birthday, Kai.
Yes,
And
dear.
I look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks. Another royal wedding
Oh
coming up.
boy, I'm telling you,
And
it's
next week
happening.
we'll show some pictures of her and her hubby before
Yeah.
their I guess fiance before they get
Yes.
married. Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy birthday, Kai. We love you. Certified practitioner in Chicago.
Yes, she
And
is.
she's on a little hiatus while she has all her parties and prepares for her wedding.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, they've had beginning parties. They're going to have
During parties,
during
after
party. There's
party.
a rehearsal party. There's the party of the party, and then there's a brunch afterwards on the next day. I mean, there's
This
one
is a
part.
special magical time for them,
Right. So
Yeah.
it's funny. So yeah, I have to leave before the brunch party, but yeah, Jenny was telling me that, well, that's what you do in
That's what
weddings. You have parties before,
that's
parties
it's a
during, parties after.
celebration
Right.
of
So I'm excited to go there and
I
help
know.
officiate the
Yeah.
little program,
That's
and
gonna be lovely.
we're gonna have a great time.
Yep. Yep.
So these shows that we do every Monday, and I don't think we've missed a one except for Christmas. The one Christmas was on Monday,
Yes, it
and
was, wasn't it?
for over
Hmm.
2 years now. And the
Hmm.
shows are basically here to teach you BioTouch. That is our main part of our program. We want to teach you how to do BioTouch. We're also here to highlight a part of our manual or our book written by Deborah Schildhouse.
Hmm. And to more and more have conversations with you, questions you may have, or comments you may have. We would love to hear from you. And of course, it's really important for us to share with you what's happening with our certified practitioners around the world.
Yes, sirree.
So, yeah.
So it's sort of a little lull for a while, except tomorrow. I meet our certified practitioner in Durango,
I
Colorado.
know. Yay. Boy, you're just quite the little traveler this
Yeah.
month, aren't you?
So I will be meeting with Dave Clausen in Durango, Colorado tomorrow at noon.
Oh, dear. That's going to
And
be
we will
awesome.
start our blog and our little 30-year anniversary of me having met Norm Cochran.
Norman.
And we're going to go to Grand Junction to do a presentation. We're going to Bayfield to do a presentation. We're going to do an open house at his little facility in downtown Durango. And we'll go to Mancus, take some photos there, a little live streaming there, and then hopefully find the land, the place where I lived as a hippie for half a dozen years.
Yeah.
See what's down there. And
you can read all about that in the book.
yes, it's all in the book.
It's all in the book.
Mancus, the land. I might even go meet Karen, my wife at that time, and she's in the book.
Hey,
yes,
there you go.
She's right on downtown Durango too.
Huh?
So
wow.
So hang out with us. It'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Tuesday too. So
yeah, Tuesday you're gonna get there.
Lots of posting.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
Dave's just so I know he's ready for this because
he gets it,
and he is ready to step into his next work with us too. This is for him too. So
So what does he get? He gets, we're going to read a part of the manual of the book,
the book.
BioTouch Healing with the Power in Our Fingertips. And there's a section in here that's going to lead us to part of the sermon that was given at the royal wedding.
Right. And
And
what we're talking about today, our subject.
yes, the redemptive quality of love and how
Yes.
BioTouch really is a way to put that into application. So here's a piece from page, what is that, 66?
66 in the book under the chapter called Defeating the Darkness. Huh, interesting. So Deborah, again, is interviewing you. And you begin by saying, people ask what makes BioTouch different from other healing touch techniques. They want to know what makes it so special. And what do you say? I say it's magical the way BioTouch reaches down to that scared child in all of us and promotes feelings of well-being and love. BioTouch is love. Love is BioTouch. It's all we do here. We give people love. We're not here to fix people, but to serve them. We get to participate in their healing and feel their joy. It empowers people to help other people. And if those people just happen to heal in the process, perfect. A warm feeling spread through me, Deborah says. That's a great way to think of it. Another question people ask is why we don't charge for our services here at the center. Paul said, leaning his elbows on the desktop and interlacing his fingers. They caution me about the value of something becoming underrated when it's simply given away. So what's your answer? Why don't we charge? Because we can't charge people for the truth. Whoa, what does that mean exactly? There's one truth that resides within each of us. It's our birthright. No one can charge us to obtain that truth. It's already ours. BioTouch is like truth. Our capacity to heal is within each of us. We have a birthright to be happy and healthy. So how can we charge for that?
Oh,
Well, look at you.
the redemptive quality of love.
You know, I was watching I didn't get up at 1 a.m., but I was watching at 6 a.m. And when, what's it,
Bishop Michael Curry.
Michael Curry, when he began speaking, and one of the first things, he starts talking about the power of love, I perked up. But when he got to, and you're going to read the one that really got to me, I think. Yes. So
yeah, let's read a little,
start doing that.
And because both of us, as we were watching this, going, oh my God, BioTouch. Oh my God, that's, BioTouch is a way to bring this into application for everyone.
Absolutely.
So this is part of his little sermon that he gave, and it was great because I was actually up. It wasn't 1 a.m. By that time, it was, I think, 4 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
And I was dozing off, and then he gets on there, and I'm like, whoa, who is this guy? And I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can do a wedding as good as he does. He was just
he
charismatic.
Was like inspired.
And so he goes, there's power in love. Do not underestimate it. Don't even over sentimentalize it. There's power in love. If you don't believe me, think about the first time you fell in love. The whole world seemed to center around you and your beloved. There's power in love, not just in its romantic forms, but in any form, any shape of love. There's a certain sense in which when you are loved and you know it, when someone cares for you and you know it, when you love and you show it, it's actually feels right. There's something right about it. There's a reason for it. It has to do with the source. We were made by a power of love. Our lives were meant and are meant to be lived in that love. That's why we're here. Stop and imagine for a minute. Think and imagine. Think and imagine a world where love is the way. Dr. King was right. We must discover love, the redemptive power of love. And when we do that, we will be able to make this old world a new world.
That's what's coming. this is what's on the horizon for humanity, is to step into this innate power of love within each one of us.
Wait,
It's
you know what's interesting about why we feel so excited is it's not coming, it's here.
well, it's always
We
been
have,
here.
right, but and every time we do this show, we feel in the presence of that love.
Yeah, yeah, we
You
do,
know?
don't we?
Yeah.
I know.
It's like
That's yeah.
we're so grateful to have this, to
Oh,
share.
I am. And I in my self-awareness in the last 4 years, I have just really opened myself up to when we say that BioTouch offers us possibilities, what we're really talking about is the possibility to ignite what's already within us. That is love. And when we begin to love, we begin to serve each other and all life forms on this planet. That's really what we are beginning to evolve into and to remember what we're doing here. BioTouch for me is a remembering, just a reconnecting. And how do we do that? We reconnect with each other so that we can connect with our own selves. Because when we see ourselves in others,
Oh, yes.
then we begin to liberate ourselves, you know?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
incredible.
and so how, back to the question, how would BioTouch how is that redemptive, right?
Well, and you know, it just goes back to that quote again, and you just talked about that. It reaches that child within us. You know, there's that little quote that we read in the Bible. It says, "Be ye as little children,"
Right.
and BioTouch, you can be a little child to do it. It doesn't matter whether you're throwing a tantrum, whether you're happy, whether you're. It doesn't matter. If you just take those two fingers and reach and touch someone at that most powerful place in the body.
Uh-huh. It
And
is.
we've been finding out all kinds of agreements to that.
Right.
Just touching that greeting, there is a moment where, as you were saying, the other and myself have come into love. We
Hmm.
are the same.
Yeah.
There is no separation. We are
Right.
children of one family.
We are. It's interesting because all of we've both done reading and studying over years, and what most of the great ones say to each of us is be as a child. So for me, when we do BioTouch, BioTouch releases us into that child innocence, open to all of our own loving. That's what is being a child. It's not being, throwing a tantrum. It is stepping into our natural sense of just being a child of the source, as he was saying.
Well, yeah, because what a child that sometimes they'll just sort of zone out. You think they're zoning out, but they're
Yeah.
seeing something beyond that. They haven't quite earthed
Been
themselves yet,
tainted yet,
right?
right?
You know, I was
Yeah,
just
they're
hearing
still
DeMello talking. He's talking about, most of what we do and say is not from us. It's from all the stuff we've been given. It's our
absolutely.
parents' stuff, it's our family, it's our school, it's our
Oh,
society, it's our political, that we don't speak from who we are.
yeah. And speak as a child.
Yes, and BioTouch gives us that chance, which is why we do it.
I
It
know.
gives us that chance to put aside all of who we think we are or who we think the other is, and to just reach out and touch someone with that redemptive quality of love.
So it's interesting because I was just thinking, okay, so how does touch uh, turn into a redemptive power,
Right,
right? Well, I thought about this and we've had conversations about this. Touching another person with BioTouch is the most perfect way to get the attention of the body, because this is where we all recognize each other as a body. That's our first
right.
sense of seeing and being, experiencing relationships with each other. So of course it have to be touching the body. But what happens from that? So for me, it's like this communication of love. That touch is capable of communicating to the body and reminding the body of its own power of love, its own power to redeem all of that which is within it. And it changes the story through love. That is why the power of redemption is so innate in biotouch. It is powerful, stimulates the body and awakens us into just remembering there's nothing but love.
And then the funny thing is, the body seems to get better from whatever the problem is.
Well, of
And we
course
always say seems because we're not really sure what's going on. You know?
And we don't
And
mind saying that. We
yes,
don't know why it works, but we know it works. And how can you define love when it begins to work? So the body gets better, and we just say, well, we might not know why that happens, but we certainly know that it happens. And all things are possible in love, because love is health, love is wealth, health is wealth,
right. And it's our birthright.
and it's our birthright.
So we want to teach you again how to do this BioTouch. So today we're just going to teach you a simple set for the ears. And this is our manual. You can get it online, justtouch.com. And
The
here's
ear
the
set may be
points.
used for any conditions affecting the ears, including problems with balance and equilibrium. Step 1. On one side of the head, hold at X, which is just in front of the flap at the opening of the ear. On the opposite side of the head, touch points 1 and 2. Point 1 is at the indentation in the bone behind the ear, about 1/3 of the way down from the top of the ear. Adjust the fingers to be snug against the skull. Point 2 is a small indentation at the bottom of the ear directly behind the jawbone. Again, adjust the fingers so they are snug against the ear. Now find hold point X on the other side of the head, and in crossfire touch point 1, the indentation in the bone behind the ear, about 1/3 of the way down from the top of the ear. Then touch point 2, the small indentation at the bottom of the ear directly behind the jawbone. Finally, for step 2, in matching fire, touch points 1 and 1, 2 and 2, X and X.
The redemptive quality.
A daughter helping her mother.
Incredible, incredible. So we encourage you to learn BioTouch. We just can't share it enough,
I know. That's what we're here
Yeah.
for. That's what we're
And
doing.
we have classes in this too. We have a workshop actually coming up this Thursday, yeah?
Yeah, we do. Allergies.
Well, tell us.
Allergies. Well, it's going to be interesting because neither you or I will be here.
Right. So we have Sherilyn and Charlotte going to run the
Yes,
show,
yeah.
videotape it so
They're
we
going to
can post
do.
it
They're
later.
going to do well. We
Yeah.
won't be live streaming, but they will be recording it, so it will
And
be
we'll post it later for
Mhm.
those who can't show up at 6 p.m. in the Tucson Center.
right.
And I also have this little thing I wanted to share with you.
I know.
I had one for you so we could sort of go.
Oh
I
yeah,
forgot.
right.
So Wednesday is Red Nose Day,
Red Nose.
rednoseday.org. It's a huge fundraising project, and I was reading about the guy who started it. It's become a multi-million-dollar fundraising program. You get these at I guess Walgreens or something,
Mhm.
and people are to wear them and you're supposed to take a photo with somebody and bump their nose. But
Oh, there you
nice
go.
idea for fundraising.
Yeah, of
It reminds me of Patch Adams too, who started these red nose things.
Oh.
His whole program with the medical system. Someday we'll talk about Patch Adams because
Yeah,
we're really
amazing
aligned with
soul.
really aligned with
Amazing.
what he's doing.
Yeah.
So enjoy Red Nose Day on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday is our allergies, and come tomorrow you'll be able to catch me. Let's see, where's some of our things here.
Right.
There's the book. We're going to take that to Durango. There
There's
he is,
Dave.
and we'll go there. That's the
Yep.
Durango area. You'll see me on an
Wonderful.
airplane going to
Oh,
Durango,
yep.
And take a photo of the book wherever you reside and
Yeah,
send it to
I
us.
know, that would be wonderful.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Bev.
Thank you, Paul.
Yes, and
Yes.
we thank all of you for joining us for another Mondays with Bev and Paul. And we'll see you all next week.
Yes, we will.
Have a
Have a great week, right?
glorious.
Glorious
I
week.
like glorious.
I
So
do
you just keep
too.
saying glorious.
Okay, I will. Have a glorious week, everyone.
See you all next week.